Hey friends, well, we did it. It's April 23rd of 2012 and I have 10 years sober today. This is the last video of 10 days till a decade. To be honest with you, I didn't even want to record this. I've just been very emotional all morning. Just reflecting on what 10 years looks like. And I'm still here. So I wanted to do this thing, which is tradition in sober culture, where it's just we give out chips, and so I ordered one for myself, and I'm gonna open it now so that we could take a chip together. There's a little bag in there, and there we go. That's 10-year coin with some stuff on it. Yeah, let's see. There we go. That's a nice solid 10, everybody. I'm going to try to get through this video without crying. And I thought about, like, what am I going to do for the 10-year sober video? I mean, there's so many stories and instances that over the years, and especially the past 3 years, have absolutely shattered me as a person. But, like, I don't want to tell the specifics of the story because, like, what I'm working on currently is, like, the pain is the pain, and to the degree in which I suffer is my responsibility. And that pain started with my father dying in 2019. I had a friend die in a car accident. I had other friends commit suicide. I mean, all these things like that you feel like are happening to you, but they're just happening in your orbit, and it's easy to take on that pain and then just be like, why is the world continually kicking me in the nuts? But like, I have so much to be grateful for. These past 3 years with the pandemic and, like, heartbreak. Like, I've had my heart shattered in more ways that I even knew was possible, and I'm still here, and it's because I'm sober. This is what it looks like. I'm so grateful. Like, I don't know what these are right now. It's a lot of gratitude. It's a lot of gratitude. It's a lot of pain, but what it really is it's another day. It's just another day, and I'm getting through it the best that I can, because that's sometimes sobriety isn't glamorous. Like, I would have loved to come on here and be like, pew, 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 shoot, pew, pew, like, it's 10 years, it's a decade, motherfuckers, blam, blam, blam. But I just found myself very emotional this morning. People started to reach out to me and congratulate me on 10 years, and it's just like, it's been a lot. I've been going to a lot of therapy lately because, just not drinking and not doing drugs isn't enough. It just isn't. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Mental illness is a thing, and to the degree at which I have it, I don't know. But it's what people don't talk about a lot. Like, getting therapy is hard. Putting them to drink and the drug is hard. But sometimes it takes more than just one thing. And I'm going to end on this. Thank you for watching, first and foremost. But the Japanese do this thing called kintsugi, and I've been very fascinated with it recently. And it's where they take broken coffee cups or teapots or what have you, and they fix them and they fill the cracks with gold. And it's their belief that the things that are broken, that have suffered and been put back together, are more beautiful. And so for me, I had to realize that with getting sober and trying to put the pieces of my coffee cup back together, some of the cracks haven't been filled with gold. So you take this coffee cup, pardon me, you take this coffee cup that is essentially back together for the most part, and you have delicious coffee in it, and you're like, please drink some of my delicious coffee. And the people around you sometimes are like, but it's leaking. It's leaking hot ass coffee. Like, I can't drink from that. And then you're like, but this is, I made this. And what I fail to realize is just like, until I fill all those cracks in me with gold, until like I am okay of a vessel to like hold all that I can hold and not leak all over everybody, there's still more work to do. It's just, that's the reality. Grief is a motherfucker. Mental illness is a motherfucker. Self-image, suiting up and showing up to work, even when you don't want to. Like this. I guess this is work. This is carrying the message. Because it's not really about me. It's something out there has been looking out for me this whole time. And I don't know what it is. And that's okay. You don't have to believe in anything that you don't want to believe. But for me, it's just, I'm here and I don't particularly know why. And I'm grateful for it. A guy like me has never had it so good, to be honest with you. I have everything I need. My needs are met on paper. Everything is good. And the fact that I have the ability to feel any emotions today is an amazing thing. In that moment, I was just like, you should delete this video. Look, you had boogers and you're crying. But I'm just going to let it fly, because this is what 10 years sobriety looks like. If you are struggling, reach out. If you don't want to reach out yet, that's okay too. I hope you make it out. It takes what it takes. If you're not ready to stop, that's okay. But when you are ready to stop, there are people out there, not just me. There are people who have been where you've been. There are people that have suffered and continue to suffer and have been through immense amount of pains that I don't even know. Please reach out. I could not have done any of this alone. It is a very real and scary thing to put the drink or the drug down, or the process addiction, or admit that you need mental health help. It is so hard, and I'm here for you. If you ever want to reach out, if you're listening, find a way to communicate with me. I will do my best to respond and tell you exactly how I did it. And that's my job. When I first got sober, I said, whatever's out there, if you help me get my life back together, I will do whatever it takes to help the next person. And right now, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to be here and survive, and work up the courage to post this video. And it's gone into the reaches of 8 minutes now, and I highly doubt anybody's still watching. But if you are, thank you. Thank you for my recovery today. Thank you for a decade. Thank you for a decade of being my friends. So I'm going to carry this with me. It's 10 years. That's what that Roman numeral X means. And love you all very much.